Hey guys, welcome to Yoga Precision. I am Jo. So good to have you here practicing with me. So today's theme is all about twisting. Now, twisting is so incredible for releasing all of that built up tension that builds up in your back, along your spine, and all around the back muscles, right? When we're just living our daily life. How often do we actually really rotate our spine in that direction? Not very often. So when you start doing it, you realize how much tension has built up. So we're going to keep it really simple today and look at 3 different types of twists. So we've got the first one is laying down, right? Supine twisting. The second one is seated, and we'll be using a blanket to sit on or a cushion, but something we need to elevate the hips. And then the third one is standing, right? We do standing twists in yoga. Now, we're not going to go all the way to standing, but we're going to go onto the legs and do a couple of twists in the lunge position, okay? So I want you to experience all these 3 different types of twists and how they really impact and open up your back and your spine. And then the main theme for it is that I want us to start to feel this sense of working into the twist from the lower part of your spine to the upper part. So that means the head and the neck is always going to be the last thing to get into the twist. Oftentimes in twists, people, without realizing it, they take the head first. And what that does is it cuts us off from being able to feel the rest of the spine. So let's make that the theme today, right? You're going to work your way up from your lower spine, one vertebrae at a time, just gently, slowly rotating, letting the head go last. And it feels amazing because it gives you so much more access to those parts of your spine you weren't able to feel before, okay? So super simple. We're going to start laying down on the back. And just keep your blanket nearby, keep your blocks nearby because we've got to use those later, all right? So as you lay down, just start with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Just close your eyes and let's just start with a few breaths. And as you're breathing here, just feel your back and the parts of your back that are touching the mat and the parts that aren't. And just take a few moments to slow down first before we begin to move. Let your body soften. Any places of tension or resistance soften. Let the breath slow down. And feel yourself tuning in more to your body. So you're letting your attention drop down and begin to feel all the sensations in your body. Now for the last minute here, just start to allow your breath to deepen. Take a longer inhale through the nose. And then a slow, longer exhale also through the nose. Now there's no correct length here. You just tune into your body and feel the right length of breath without forcing it. So you're able to stay relaxed as you take a deeper breath. Now, twisting and breath is also very important. Right? We want to let the breath guide us into the twist. So I'll talk to you about that as we go into our twisting in a moment. Just for now, couple more slower breaths. Okay, now slowly from here, we're going to keep the knees bent, the feet flat on the floor. And I want you to just start engaging your feet by spreading your toes, lifting the arches a little bit, and then feeling the legs start to engage. So very important, whether we're laying down, sitting, doesn't matter. The legs go first. We have to engage the foundation to be able to access the spine properly. So now, once your legs, your thighs are engaged, I want you to lift your hips up and just move them over to the right side of your mat. Then straighten your left leg down and engage that left leg. So keep it nice and firm, and then bring your right knee in just with your hands gently towards the knee there. Now keep both feet and legs engaged. And then we're going to take that right foot and just gently rest it on the inside of the left knee. And with the left hand, we're going to guide the right leg across towards the left. Now, it's not about getting that knee to come down on the floor, so it doesn't have to, okay? But try to stack your right hip directly over your left hip. Just feel for that, and you can even look if you need to and just kind of check, is my right hip stacked? Now keep your left leg really long. Keep your head straight up so you're looking up towards the ceiling as you open that right arm. Now take a nice deep breath in and bring your attention to your waist. And as you exhale, you're going to start to twist from your waist first without turning your head. Remember, the head is going to go last, okay? So do that a few times. Breathe in and twist from the waist, not from the neck. Now start to work your way with your breath up the spine slowly. A little bit further, a little bit higher. Keep following the breath. And then, of course, the chest will turn the upper back, and then you can start to let the head also turn. And then eventually, as your chest turns, the head arrives last. Reaching out through that right arm as you use your left hand to gently press the right knee down. Take 2 more slow breaths now. So the legs and the arms are firm and engaged. The breath is smooth. And then come up slowly. Just take your time before you go to the other side, just to bring your hips back to the center and feel for a moment. One side compared to the other is significantly different. Then shift your hips to the left, straighten the right leg down. Engage that right leg so it's not just flopping onto the floor. Keep the leg firm, the toes spread as you bring your left knee up gently with your hands. Now long spine, and then guide that left knee across towards the right. Again, not with the goal of touching the knee on the floor. Rest the foot on the inner knee and then instead focus more on guiding the left hip so it stacks on top of the right hip. Then open your left arm, but keep your eyes up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Then exhale and twist from your waist first, not from your head. Same thing with your breathing. Start to work your way up the spine. And as a result, you start to feel some of those places of tightness along the way. Keep going bit by bit, like you're a chiropractor, just moving each vertebrae, rotating each vertebrae. And when you get to your upper back and your chest, let your chest turn, start reaching out a little more with that left arm, and then eventually you can turn your head. But try to really leave the head tilt right at the last moment. Reaching out and following your breath, exhaling as you go deeper. Now come on up slowly. And again, just rest on your back with your knees bent is fine. Bring your hips back to the center and just feel your back. All those sensations now, just flooding across your back now. Now roll to the side gently, come on up, and you're going to get your blanket to sit on. So whenever we sit, we want to make sure we're sitting high enough to make it easier. When you sit straight on the mat without anything, you're just making it more challenging for yourself to sit properly, okay? So raise yourself up, and then you're going to take the right leg and just cross it in front of the left leg here. Sit right on the edge of your blanket. And so you almost feel like you're going to fall off that blanket. And then it's having your pelvis now tilt slightly more forward, which then in turn is going to take your spine up instead of tucking the pelvis the other way and collapsing, right? So ground your thighs. Let the pelvis tilt a little more forward and lift up through your spine. Now, take your shoulders towards your ears a little bit and roll them back to open your chest, and then bring your fingertips behind you on your blanket. So before we even start to twist, we want to sit up as straight as we can, as tall as we can, in order to traction the spine. Right? So the most freedom we get is when we traction the spine first, we create space between the vertebrae, and then we move it in any given direction. So go up, lift, 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 roll the shoulders back, sit really tall. Now inhale, the left arm reaches to the sky. Keep lengthening, and then take that hand, that left hand, and put it on the outside of your right knee. Keep your eyes forward and take a nice big breath in. Same thing now, you're going to twist from your waist towards the right slowly and keep your eyes straight forward. Sometimes that's actually not that easy to do because we're so used to taking the head first. Now, same thing, breathe smoothly and work yourself into the twist, turning towards the right from the lower spine slowly, middle back. As the chest turns, then yes, the head can begin to follow. So the head then arrives right at the last moment. Another reason why it's so easy to take the head first is because the neck is so mobile compared to the rest of the spine. So it's really important we learn how to slow that down so we can feel the rest of the spine first. Now slowly come back and switch the cross. So now we've got left leg in front. Sit tall, ground your thighs, let the pelvis tilt slightly forward, shoulders come up as you inhale, and then roll them back, bring your fingertips behind you on your blanket. Open your chest, lift up through your spine, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand to the left knee. Keep your eyes forward. Left fingertips are still behind you. Start twisting from the waist first. Follow the breath. Leaving the head till very, very last as you work your way up. You might close your eyes here and just really feel it, visualize it from the inside. When you get to the upper back, Slowly let the head begin to follow along. And then take your head there. Then come on back around. Face forward again. Close your eyes for a moment and feel. How much more alive and awake does your back feel right now? Okay, let's do one more seated. So stretch your legs forward. Give them a little shake. Now this one, left leg stays straight to begin with. Bend the right knee. Take the right foot and move it outside of the left knee or left thigh. Then either keep that left leg straight if that's better for you, okay, if it's too much on the legs, the knees or hips, or bend that left leg and bring the left heel in towards the outside of the right hip. So now your right foot is flat down and it's more compact in the legs here. So you're kind of hugging in more. Interlace your fingers on that front shin. Roll your shoulders back and again, sit up tall first. Lift up through your spine, lift up through the crown of your head. Now, left hand is going to stay on the knee, shin. Right hand is going to go behind again. Eyes stay forward, big inhale. Same process. Exhale, twist from your waist. You've got leverage with this left hand on the leg, right hand behind. Leave the head till last. And then optional here is to take that left arm and hook it on the outside of the right leg as you continue. Remember, all of this is at your body's pace. It doesn't have to be on my pace that I'm guiding you right now. So slow it down if you want to go even slower. Visualize the vertebrae slowly turning one on top of each other until you arrive at the upper back and then the neck, turning the head gently. You might be getting some little pops and adjustments in your spine as you go through this, and that's totally good and normal. So let's unwind and do the other side. So stretch your legs forward. Give them a little shake. So now we're going to do right leg bends and bring, oh no, other way, left leg bends. Bring the left foot on the outside of the right leg and then bend the right leg and bring that heel to your outer hip. Sit both sit bones down as equally as you can. Left foot is flat, interlace your fingers on your shin. Hold on to it, hug it in and sit up really tall. Roll your shoulders back, lift up first. Then hold the shin with your right hand, left hand goes behind. Nice big inhale. Follow your breath, exhale, begin again to twist from your waist. I definitely recommend closing your eyes and just really feeling it from the inside. It starts to become really therapeutic and soothing as you just follow the breath, working your way up slowly. Now, at any point, you can hook the right arm on the outside of the thigh and keep going. Working your way up slowly. As the chest turns, then slowly turn the head. Now come back around when you're ready. Just sit with your legs crossed for a moment. Easy pose. Close your eyes. Sit tall and feel and notice. So we practice a pose and then we pause and we notice. So we're always in that self-reflective mode. Everything we do when we practice is an exploration. We notice, oh, how did that make me feel? What did that do? So we're getting to know the body through these postures, through these skillful actions. Now let's open the eyes, and we've got 2 more poses here, 2 more twists. Now this is moving towards standing. We won't be all the way up to stand. We're going to kind of go halfway in a low lunge position. So you might need blocks here, or 1 block, so have it nearby. And if you want padding for the back knee, you can always use your extra blanket. You're going to take your right foot and step it forward into a low lunge position. And then keep your back toes tucked, back knee is down, start to bend into that front leg, slowly. Now, first twist is the left hand is going to come down underneath the left shoulder and maybe a little bit wider off to the side of the mat. And the right hand is going to go on the top of the right thigh, and you're going to start to twist slowly from your waist again. The left arm is straight. Now, as you twist, move that left shoulder back. Don't let it pop forward. Same process, you're twisting from your waist, so you're kind of wrapping the waist around towards the right, and then go up a bit higher to the rib cage. Bring the right hand on the hip, and then go higher into the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Follow the breath. Lean back, curl back a little bit, and then take that right arm slowly and extend it up and back. Twisting slowly, looking up gently towards the sky. Bring it down slowly. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. So left foot forward. Low lunge again. Try to keep your back toes tucked. Put the right hand down underneath the right shoulder and a little bit wider to the side. So you can kind of lean into that arm, that hand a little bit. Bend the front leg coming into the lunge and then start to twist, drawing the right shoulder back as you twist to the left. Turn from your waist. Slowly follow the same process we've already been doing with the previous twist. Just work your way up the spine. Nice and slow. Bring the hand to the hip. Keep going and then draw the shoulders back. Lean back a little bit more and then take the left arm and extend it up and back. Twisting and curling back. Bring it down slowly. Take your left foot back and let's come into a child's pose for a moment before we do our final twist. So just stretch your arms forward. Let your forehead rest down on your mat. Soften here. Now come on back up, hands and knees. Last twist, same lunge, just different arm position. So right foot goes forward. This time we're going to come up with the hands on the hips and engage the legs firmly, drawing in. Right hand goes to the hip, left arm goes up this time. Big stretch, get really long in that left side, and then exhale, twist and hook the left arm just above your elbow on the outside of your thigh. Then bring the right palm on top of the left. Look down more towards the front right-hand corner of your mat. Take a breath in. And then again, that same process, twist from your waist. Turn your waist all the way around like you're wringing out a towel. And then work your way up gradually, slowly, so the head again arrives last. Following the breath. Pushing the right elbow, or the right hand, down into the left hand. And pushing the left elbow against the outer thigh. Keep the legs firm and strong, right? Balance is definitely more of a factor on this one. So if this one is too much, you can always repeat the first one again. Come on out slowly. Go back to hands and knees. And switch sides. Left foot forward. Right knee stays down. Come up upright. Inhale, right arm goes up. Big stretch, get really long. Exhale, hook the right arm on the outside of the left thigh and bring the left palm on top of the right. Look down more towards the front left-hand corner of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist from your waist slowly. Pushing the right elbow against the outside of the leg. That's your leverage. Keeping the legs firm and strong. Work your way up your spine. Power on. Super slow. When the chest head arrives, then take your head slowly. And release. Go back to child's pose, resting there. Just letting go. And feeling all the sensations now in your back. And how you were able to access a lot more of the spine by working in this way. And then slowly bring yourself up. Get your blanket to sit on again. Just come to an easy cross-leg position. And close your eyes. Sit right on the edge of your blanket. Press your thighs down, let the pelvis tilt slightly forward. Rest your hands on your thighs, drawing the shoulders back. Just breathing softly and gently. Noticing any effects that your twisting practice had on you, physically, mentally, emotionally, right? All the layers. Thank you so much for practicing with me, guys. Really, really enjoying being here with you all. And I look forward to our next practice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get the weekly practices, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when the next practice comes in. Namaste.